Yep. Okay.
There you go. Get right on it. The big smile.
You know what?
Could be the reason why she keeps getting bad grades.
No.
Okay. So, let's say that you just got off of work and you're tired, but you still have to go to the grocery store to get some dinner to make. You head to the grocery store, walk in, you're tired and you're hungry. You turn around and walk out to find a man laying on the floor looking like he's choking. He's got his hands around his neck. What would you do in that situation? Would you call somebody else to come and help you because you need to get your ice cream to your freezer before it melts? Or um, would you try to help him? Would you demonstrate the Heimlich maneuver or something that's going to help him, some kind of first aid? Or would you even know how to do that? Um, Learning all the basic steps in first aid and CPR are really important today. Um, the National Heart Association, they stated that about 46% of people that experience cardiac-related incidents outside of the hospital end up not getting the care they need. Or I'm sorry, they do get the care they need. So only 46% of the people get the care that they need. The American Red Cross says that nearly 2.3 million people a year take CPR classes. So if we could up the amount of people, we could up the percentage of people that are helped and get the amount of care that they need whenever an incident happens like that. Finding a class is really simple. Almost every city has a place that offers CPR classes, and there's workshops and organizations. If you wanted to find a class, you could also go to your American Red Cross or American Heart Association. Those two places always have classes going on. There's always something that you can sign up for. Also, there's a lot of employee-driven programs, so even in your work environment, there's probably some kind of CPR that they can refer you to. A lot of places like you to have that kind of experience. And you learn a lot of stuff. It's not just CPR and first aid. You learn how to protect yourself in there. You learn how to wear gloves properly, how to use breathing masks to keep yourself from getting any airborne infections. Um, there's all different techniques you learn. It's not just CPR and first aid. The advantages, there's a ton of advantages. Mainly, you can save someone's life, but it's also that you just have the knowledge. Having the knowledge of your CPR, AED, first aid, all that stuff, that actually also prevents accidents from happening. So even just by taking CPR, it's been proven to reduce the amount of accidents and incidents because once you've gone through the class, you understand um, the risk you're putting yourself at, and you see different situations that you have to help people in, and you start to think, oh, maybe I shouldn't jump off of this cliff whenever I haven't checked the water beneath me. Or so just taking the class and learning and having some experience also helps you. It helps lower the rate of the incidents that we have every year. Um, so if you want, if you haven't already, go to your next CPR class, check it out. Even ask somebody, even ask a friend how CPR is. What do you do if you find someone choking? Or the classes are literally, you can learn them in a day or less. They're cheap, about like $50. They're not expensive. It takes minutes for ambulances to get to scenes of accidents, maybe even more than that. And if you learn how to do compressions or give rescue breaths or anything that could possibly help the person that's in trouble, then that's saving someone's life, even if you're just giving rescue breaths. So yeah, my point was that learning CPR can really help us as a whole in the future. And that's all. Thank you. I can't see Dorinda's head at all.
Ghost.
Yeah.